On. They're almost set here. In fact, there they go. They're off and they're racing from the 1600. Success Play kicked out of the gates. First to get going from Noble Connection. Also right there, Kerman Rock and the Spruker. Now they settle down a length and a half to Village Girl around the outside of Later Alligator. Ginger and Tonic tucked up near the rail in the early part. A length away, Spank Appeal. Then Civvy Street back there in the field. Over on the inside is Crunchy Nut, just angling away from the fence, and back with it is My Jimmy. Success Play leads at the 900 mark. Down the riverside they go. Success Play wants to try and back the speed off now. He takes hold from Noble Connection running second. Kerman Rock the rail third. 3/4 the Spruker. Then Village Girl sitting a shade deep as they work along the riverside of the course. A length and a half. Then further back at the 800 Spank Appeal. Ginger and Tonic is down on the inside, splitting those horses and just easing back a little is Later Alligator. Followed after a length to My Jimmy. Then Civvy Street back on the rails, and at the tail end is Crunchy Nut. As they went past the 550, Success Play about to get them rolling, coming for home. Still travels very well, Success Play from Noble Connection. 2 lengths, Village Girl, Kerman Rock, ridden along the Spruker. Later Alligator held up in behind them and now cutting back to the inside with Ginger and Tonic. Success Play at the 250, a length and a half. The Noble Connection, the Spruker gets into the clear. Success Plays the leader. Noble Connection coming though. Noble Connection goes up, grabs the lead. The Spruker runs on. Noble Connection, Success Play. The Spruker coming. They'll hit it together. Noble Connection. Noble Connection has just won it from the Spruker. Success Play. Crunchy Nut from the back. It made up ground from Village Girl. Later Alligator, Civvy Street, Spank Appeal, Ginger and Tonic next home. And then further back to My Jimmy with Kerman Rock pulling up near enough to being one of the last of them in. Noble Connection. Holly Nottle takes out race 6. The Rommel gelding at his second run in the campaign and wins from the Spruker. Success Play in third spot. Numbers are 1, 9, 5 and 8. Village Girl, after tramping deep, held fourth in front of Later Alligator. And the winning margin a long head. Half a length second and third in 1:37.12. Noble Connection for Dan, and Ben Pearce wins it for the 5th time in 14. He salutes. He's a Rommel Leet Faden gelding for Pearce Racing. Santo Waliato at Ridgeport. Mesdames Hubber, Norsworthy, Duffy, Viney, Marshall, Peterson, Stark, and also the stable Manus Syndicate. And takes out race 6 over the Spruker. Sean McGruddy for Steve Wolf. By I'm All the Talk from Pins perhaps, and third 5 Success Play, which led them for a long way by Playing God. Trained by Neville Parnham and written by Stephen Parnham. 35.75 the back end 600 here. It's Noble Connection that delivers. And his second run back in the campaign. For the second time he wins at his second start in a campaign. Race 7, Peters Investments handicap over 1800. The late one of number 2, Toretto, unfortunately having to be withdrawn this afternoon. Number 2 comes out Toretto from race 7 at 3:37. Lockie Taylor joins us. He's downstairs in the yard and he's with Dan Pearce, co-trainer of the winner, Noble Connection.
Thanks, Darren. Tough victory from the 4-year-old gelding Noble Connection as Dan Pearce joins me once again. Dan, congratulations on the win. Always been a nice time. What did you make of his first up run, and what were your thoughts leading into this second up performance?
Yeah, it was a bit head scratcher the first up run, really. Like, it looked like it was going to be a really good run to the top of the straight, and was probably a little bit plain late. But look, he's tightened up nice after that, and he's a horse that's always showed a level of ability. So at this grade, aided by a positive ride from Holly, he was able to get the job done.
The positive ride appeared to be the key, but he's a versatile horse now. When he was going through the grades last preparation, he was winning from back off the speed. He looks like he has added another string to his bow.
Yeah, well, he's won from the breeze before, but like you say, the end of last prep he was getting back and hitting the line. But yeah, look, Holly's riding great, so we just went with her, and initially the plan was to be one pair back, but yeah, look, she rode it a treat.
Where to next for a horse like him? Is he the type of horse you could see being that one pace grinding type of horse over 2,000 and beyond, or do you feel like the mile is his go?
Oh, yeah, we did think that we would be able to step him out. So he's a big, tough lump of a thing. So, yeah, look, I think if he can stretch out, that'll certainly open up a few more doors for him.
Rally the troops, still the best of the day from the team?
Well, I hope so.
Pike in the last. It would be a fair reception on a day like today, don't you think?
Well, they've got a couple more hours. They're getting limbered up already. So yeah, no, I think he'll get a good reception for sure.
Let's hope they make it. Well done here.
Cheers.
There's Dan Pearce after the win over Noble Connection. Great result for the stable. His 5th win from 14 career starts, so perhaps a horse that's a fraction underrated, Scotty, but really nice win. And Holly Noddle, she's the key here today. She was able to jump aboard, and I'm not sure many people expected him to be outside of the lead, but that's the beauty of Holly. She just gets horses running out of the gates, and he was able to settle nice and handy.
And they just keep running for her too. That's what we continue to learn about Holly Noddle here, Lockie. But when talking about this horse, as you say, 5 from 14, but as a proven wet tracker, he could win a 66 plus or a 72 plus at Winter on a soft 7 or a heavy 8 at Belmont Park as well. So there's a lot more fun to be had with this horse. Holly Noddle's just having a chat to Chief Steward Brad Lewis after weighing in, and then we'll get a word from her. Holly jumped aboard this horse today and he goes gangbusters.
Yeah, he sure did. We wanted to give him a little dig out the gates, and when he jumped that good, I didn't want to get stuck wide, so I just let him stride forward.
Looked like Stevie was able to really control and back off the tempo down the back straight there.
Yeah, he was. I was really happy when Stevie was leading because he does set a good tempo, and my horse has travelled really comfortably throughout. Top
of the home straight. Speaking of Stevie, his horse gave a really short, sharp kick and put a length and a half on you, but then you could see you were slowly but surely pegging it back.
Yeah, I was a bit worried at the top of the straight when he got that bit of ground on us, but my horse just kept finding and finding, which was good.
Congratulations, well done.
Thank you.
There's Holly Noddle. She combines with Dan and Ben Pearce and Noble Connection to take out race number 6.